Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today we're going to be taking a look at another figure from wave 1 of the vintage collection. This time around it's the smuggler, Han Solo, this time around in his Echo base outfit. This figure is based on the scene in which we see Han Solo and Chewbacca performing maintenance work on the Millennium Falcon before they leave Echo base. Obviously this is a slight variant on the typical Hoth Han Solo figures that we've seen in the past. This time around his coat is open and his hood is down, so it's quite an interesting take on him. Before I get onto the figure, I'm going to give you a look at the packaging that he comes in. With this Han Solo figure being a first time vintage figure, the image on the back of the card is not entirely accurate to any vintage figure that we've seen. Funnily enough, the image that is used on the card back doesn't actually depict Han in this outfit. He's actually wearing his long-sleeved coat that he wears to Bespin, which is interesting. On the back, where you'd usually have the image of the original vintage figure, you've actually got the same card back that this figure comes in, obviously because this one is a first issue figure, so it's the first time round on a vintage card. On the back as well you've got the rest of the wave and also the vintage collection description. So nice packaging, quite like the image of Han on the front there. Obviously you've got the Empire Strikes Back logo and the Kenner logo on the fronts as well. So enough about the packaging, let's give you a look at the figure now. There's still some major tweaks that Hasbro need to make to get the perfect Han Solo figure. They can never really nail dead on either the head sculpt or the leg sculpt of these Han figures. The head sculpt looks good, the face looks like Harrison Ford, it's just the haircut that they can't seem to get quite right. You know, they either make it too short, too long, or not short enough or not long enough, and they can never get it as it appears on screen, so there's still quite a way to go for Hasbro until they've got the definitive Han Solo figure, but this is still a very nice one nonetheless. As you can see, he does come with some tools. He comes with this one here, which I'm not entirely sure what the technical name for that is. I'm sure it's to perform some sort of work on the Millennium Falcon, and he does of course come with a welding mask which doesn't actually clip onto his face, but he can hold it in his hand. The articulation on this figure is flawless. He has a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrist, a swivel waist, no sorry not swivel waist, a ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. And from a looks point of view this figure is fantastic, and also as I said from an articulation point of view he's fantastic. It's just that the legs are always too skinny with these Han Solo figures, and as I said the head sculpt isn't quite right, but it's still a very nice figure nonetheless, and I'm very pleased to have picked it up. This figure will go great with the big Millennium Falcon. So if you enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with some more soon. One quick thing I forgot to mention is the fact that he does have a concealed blaster pistol in the holster on his belt there, and you can remove that and see that there. So there he is, that's Echo base Han Solo. Hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with some more soon. Until then, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.